What's up, everybody? It's day 70 of 100 Days of Code, and it's your boy Kendall once again on the scene of 100 Days of Code. So, what did we get up to today? Well, one, we're going to talk about the rules. We can't rush ahead. Number one, we know the rule is that we code 1 hour a day. We've definitely done that. Two, we make ourselves accountable publicly to all of you fine folk on Twitter and LinkedIn and wherever you find yourself. And three, we talk about our thoughts and our feelings. So, what did we get up to today? Well, today, let's think. We started first off. I finished off this site that I was doing with Auth0 in. Well, I say finish. I'm getting close to finishing. I'm wanting to deploy it next, but did get it to where it is now displaying a nav bar. It's displaying a logo. It can log in, it can log out by Auth0. It can fetch data. So I'm fetching data from an API from a it produces sort of fake data. It's like a JSON fake data thing, and you can fetch data of different types on there. So I've got it displaying a list on one of the pages. I've got several pages. I've got like a home, about, and then a list. So it's fetching that data into the next front end. I've created some components. I've used the layouts to wrap the children components and done that sort of thing and then rendered those. Um, yeah, I've done a lot of those things to sort of complete that. We'll make it a little bit further along. So that's coming along really, really well. Um, then I began to do a little next thing with Contentful because I want to learn, and that was via NetNinja. I began to follow sort of this tutorial that was with the headless CMS Contentful, and sort of I've been working through that more and more. So I was working with Contentful. I sort of built like a recipe list. And so what I'm going to be displaying is the recipes on the front end in Next.js. But what I've done is actually created some recipes. It's all about Marmite, so Marmite recipes. And on the back end, on the Contentful CMS, because I really wanted to create something that had like sort of the Next.js front ends and then had a CMS because I've never really done that before. Like, she created something that did that. So I decided I would do a little bit of that as well. That is a work in progress at the moment, but I was just messing around really. Logged into Contentful, messed around with sort of the content. I think it's content map, I believe it is. And added some images of different sort of styles of Marmite dishes, that sort of thing, like cheese and Marmite on toast, Marmite potatoes, all sorts of cool stuff like that. So made like a sort of mini. I've started that a little bit. It's not really far along, but it's a little bit in there. I think there's Marmite avocado, things like that. So I began to mess around with that, and then I began to look at my GitHub and just thinking about, mm, well, definitely thinking about. I need to get. I've decided that this week I want to get more concrete, sort of what's in my GitHub and what I'm going to show, I'm going to display, and think about how I'm going to do that. And I think I'm going to use like maybe I think maybe I need a portfolio website, and I'm thinking about maybe two, possibly three projects. Um, and then obviously have my final project on there when it's done. So I think I'm in a good place. I think I'm moving in the right direction. My thoughts and my feelings today are I'm definitely feeling the push to get things done and to sort of do them well. And I really want to get my aim, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this done this week. My goal, folks at home, everybody watching, is I want to get my portfolio stuff either done this week or by the weekend, and get it where it is looking decent. Maybe not perfect, but where I know exactly what I'm going to put in it. And, well, not exactly, maybe a good structure, let's just say. with tweaks in the future, with iterations. My thoughts and feelings are that feel a little bit of the push, but I like the challenge, and we'll get it figured out. Um, got a busy week ahead of me, but I'm super excited. The code I'm excited about. School of Code, awesome. It'll just be sort of fitting in with the young family and with all the responsibilities I have and other things. Just sort of figuring out a way that I can get these projects done and get my GitHub finished. So I'm excited and looking forward to the challenge. Whatever the case, guys, have a nice, it's day 70 of 100 days of codes. We've had an awesome day. Really good. Enjoyed some sunshine today. Had a bit of time with family. Did a bit of coding here and there, and learned a lot. So days like this are great. So, anyways, have a great rest of your Sunday, whatever you get up to. It's quite late now. It's probably a lot of people are in bed and sleeping. And next week is tomorrow, begins week 11 of School of Code. Man, day 70 of 100 days of code. Awesome to be with you guys again. Have a great night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.